Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and let's get today's shout-out out of the way. Today's shout-out goes to Jathan Pango. Jathan was the first to say first in one of my recent videos, and this one's a shout-out, so congratulations. Good morning, Quadcopter 101, and what I got for you today is a neat new airplane. This is the V761-3 Super Cub. It is a 3-channel airplane with throttle, with rudder, and also with elevator control. But what else is special about it is gyro calibrated. It has a switch that you can either fly with gyro stabilization all the way here, half gyro stabilization, which means you can roll over. All the way down here you can't roll over and do tricks. Semi-stabilized, I believe you can roll over if you give it enough roll. And also totally unstabilized if you want to do acrobatics by pushing it all the way forward like so. It also, believe it or not, has one key return. What does one key return does? Well, if I took off in that direction and you keep the airplane down in that direction, pressing one key return should turn it and make it fly back toward you. I want to really try that. That sounds pretty darn interesting. It is a neat little airplane powered by a small brushed motor. Okay, single brushed motor looks like in there. Using a 360 milliamp hour battery, a very common battery. Let me open it up and show it to you. Hold on. Three, two, one. As you can see, very simple 360 milliamp hour. It's 3.7 volt with white low C connector. Very generic. You can find these just about anywhere if you want to keep on flying. So, other than that, that's about it. Let's go for a flight of this thing and see how it performs. Hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, I've turned it on and I bound it by moving the throttle up and down. So now we got throttle, but I want to show you that it is indeed stabilized. Notice the control surface is moving as the tail, or the rudder, and up, down. So, as I pitch downward, the elevator comes up, and as I pitch upward, the elevator comes down. So it is actually stabilized. Okay, I'm going to start off in full stabilization and giving it some throttle and taking to the air. Yeah, it took off nice and fast. I gave it some pitch up there, and there we go. Reduce the throttle on it. Okay, I'm giving it full left, and I can't roll it over. Full left, full right. Can I roll it over? No. And giving it some upward pull on the elevator. That's the max. You can't stall it either. I'm trying to stall it, folks, is what I'm trying to do. And you can't do it when it's fully stabilized. Cutting off the throttle. Let's see how it glides. Actually does a nice job of gliding. Very nice job of gliding. Well, what do you know? Does a good job. Okay, let's go up a bit higher. Reason being, I want to go to center semi-stabilized. I want to see what it does. Semi-stabilized. Okay, still stabilized, but I can see right now if I give it all left. No, it's not. It's just higher rate. It's preventing me from rolling over. But although I think you can stall it, almost, yeah, but not much of a stall on this thing. Here's full up elevator, full left, and I'm gliding. Full left and up elevator, and it's not doing it. So in semi-stabilized, it's just like it's similar to higher rate. It's still staying up in the air pretty well. Okay, let's go back up again. More throttle. And unstabilized. And a loop. Now keep in mind that this is still a trainer airplane. It is, and it's got some dihedral on it, so cutting back the throttle. Even loops. You know, you do a loop, all you got to do, folks, is let go of the stick and it will come back, you know, like it was stabilized, even though it's not. And the reason being, it's got dihedral on it, on those wings. You know, it is a trainer, still a trainer airplane, even without the stabilization. I'm flying it unstabilized right now. You know, similar like the F949 airplane. You know, it's just stabilized by its design of the airplane. You know, I give it hard lift, and if I let go of the stick, it rights itself. You know, so I'm going back to full stabilization, and I want to bring it down low and slow. That's why I want to go to full stabilization. I want you to see it up close. Let's bring it up close now. Can't do loops in stabilized mode, but I can, and let's bring it around again. Very simple to do with this little airplane. Fun. The Volantex V761-3. I reviewed one, I think the V761-1, which was also stabilized. Nice little airplane. And so is this. Going around. Just keep it up close now. Try doing that with an unstabilized airplane. But this makes it real easy. I'm full right on the roll, or on the elevator, or the rudder, I mean, on this airplane, and pulling back full stick on the elevator too. And now I'm dizzy. Doing the opposite direction. Very easy to fly this thing for beginners. You know, this is a beginner's learn to fly, and as you feel more brave, you know, you can eventually go to unstabilized and do your tricks. And then come back to stabilized. Reducing throttle, bringing it back home, way over there. The range on this is about 120 meters. And I was at the other end of the field there, so yeah, it does have good range. I don't need to be that far away. This is easy to fly in close, so I'm going to keep it close for the rest of the flight. Reducing throttle. Going the other way. So if you want to learn to fly, if you've been wanting to learn to fly an airplane, and you're looking for a cheap, stabilized airplane, here's one right here. Come down, come down, come down. Trying to give it just enough throttle to stay in the air. Easy to fly this thing. So, yeah, I don't know what the flight time in this one is either. I think it's close to 20 minutes also. I was just flying a Predator drone recently. A Reaper, actually. That was also stabilized, but it was only a 2-channel. This is a 3-channel, folks. 3 channels, better flyers if you really want to fly, because you can do things like that. Stabilize. Nose up stall there, and neat airplane. Okay, and yeah, it's not too fast. It's perfect that actually you can fly this in most parks. This is definitely a park flyer. Small parks, I mean, you can keep it real close if you want, like that. Not hard at all to do such. Let's go the other direction. Flying figure 8s around myself here. Real close figure 8s. and you can do such. And I'm giving full command on these, but again, I'm in fully stabilized mode, so it's not letting me stall, in effect, or roll over. Doing a great job, actually. So we're going to call it quits here, folks. Yeah, this could fly for longer, but I don't have the time right now. I got another airplane to do it before my battery of my hat camera wears out. So hope you enjoyed this flight of the Volantex. We're going to land it here. Let's go for a set up our landing. Bring it back toward us. The Super Cub 500. Nice beginner's airplane. I like it. Hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out. Okay, I figured it out, folks. You got to hold that button down until it goes beep, beep, beep. So I'm going back over this way again and holding the button down. There you go. One key return. It does it. It actually does it. Let's do that again. One more time, folks. I knew it had to do it. Going back that way and one key return, holding it down. I'm not doing anything, folks, but it's not flying back to me. I don't know what direction it's flying. It thinks that's the headless mode direction over there, but it was work. It does fly in a direction, so let's try it again. Holding it down. It turns, does a hard turn, and now it thinks it's going off in that direction, so it thinks that's the headless mode direction. So let's try it that way. Going over here and pressing that button. Beep, beep, beep. Will it turn? No, now it's going over there. So don't trust it. It does go off in a direction, but it goes off in a weird direction. Oh, and I got a nose in that time. So it does do something, folks. It just doesn't remember its headless mode direction very well. So hope you enjoyed the flight. Quadcopter 101, signing out. Thank you.